I'm holding in my hand 25 years of legacy Baofeng. Radioddity reached out and they said, hey, we actually have a special limited edition Baofeng UV5R for the 25th anniversary, and would I be interested in taking a look? The answer is yes, so let's do that now. All right, the 25th anniversary Baofeng comes in this box. Humility as our foundation, progress as our edge, Baofeng Electronics, 25 years dedicated to radio. Now, my first Baofeng I got in 2012 or 2013, I'm guessing. And I loved it for its cost, right? There's reasons why I made so many videos about it is because I thought it was a great entry point into amateur radio. Now, there's a letter that comes along with this, so let's take a look at this. In 2001, the mission... So there's a 10-year gap here on your resume, but it says, founded with a simple yet enduring goal to make radio communications accessible to everybody. That's a great, business statement kind of thing, and they achieved that. And it was 10 years before the UV5R came out. Well, I'm sure there's stuff that happened here, but it's not on the list. UV5R makes its debut, breaking down industry barriers and becoming the go-to radio for operators worldwide. I think that's a true statement, just because of how cost-effective it was. 40 million units sold from 2011 to 2025. I wonder how many of those I'm responsible for selling. The UV5R is recognized as one of the most influential radios of the 21st century. Let's see. The homage in 2026, return to the roots with the limited edition. 5,000 sets of these radios exist. And there is 2 models of this. I have one particular colorway. There's multiples. Unique identity, identifying serial numbering, and a metal badge, a thank you card, created especially for you, and simple by design, reliable by promise. Wow, that's really nice. Wow, very cool. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty nice. Like I said, I don't know what happened in that first 10 years, but I believe them. I'm sure that they were working on other radios and whatnot. But yeah, it comes in this plastic case. Blow molded, injected molded. I think it's blow molded. But yeah, it's actually foam cased. So here you go, 2-way radio, series user manual. I don't think this is a special user manual in any capacity. It is not. I'm just checking here. I want to make sure we don't skip over anything. Traditional Baofeng charger, wired charging capabilities, right? You got your dongle or your little lanyard underneath that in the box. Here's that metal. So this is the Baofeng 25-year anniversary. Somebody commented, they're like, you totally obliterated that baggie, because I just take these and I rip them, because I'm going to throw this out. I'm not going to keep the baggie. It's foam. It's a foam case. I'm just going to put it back in a case. But anyway, that's, let's see. What does that say? B-A-O F-E-N-G, Baofeng in Morse code. 25-year anniversary. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll throw that on my bag. I'm worried that it'll... Yeah, this is pretty soft metal. I'm worried that this will fall off my bag if I go to Hamvention, so I think I'm going to skip over that. All right, so you got a battery. Now, the battery is black. Kind of I don't want to be rude here, but maybe a missed opportunity because they went all out on everything else. Okay, so this is the antenna for this. The antenna is matching transparent orange. And if you've ever wondered what's in the Baofeng antenna, if you haven't opened it up yourself, there's a capacitor in there and there's a small coil of wire. And yeah, it is a flexible coil of wire through this whole thing. But orange, look at that. Look at that. That's exactly what I want. I do love it. And then, of course, the beautiful transparent orange Baofeng. It says 25th on it. What number did I get? 4,209? That's the lowest number I could get? Oh, guys. I'm just kidding. Thank you for thinking of me. I do appreciate it. But yeah, let's see. Anything other special on here? Is there an FCC identifier of some kind that we can tune in on? I know you guys love that. Oh, yeah, FCC. 2AJGM UV5R. It's probably the same one. It's been forever. But yeah, there you go. We're going to put the antenna on. We got real Baofeng hours happening here. 25th, Baofeng 20. Whoa. 1, 4, 6. No. Let's see if old Fred is listening. Kilo India 6, November Alpha Zulu, doing a radio test. Anyone copy? That band button, never needed, but it's there. Well, let's go off frequency for a second, because you know what we got to do. 1, 4, 6, 3, 0, 0. Yep. Okay, well, that works. Wouldn't be a Baofeng test if you didn't test the alarm. But yeah, there you go. God, what else can I say? It is a Baofeng. There is, well, let's continue with what else is in here. So we got our beautiful orange Baofeng, and then we got a headset. No programming cable, so supply your own programming cable. As always with all my Baofeng videos, I have a recommended programming cable for this. You should totally get one if you don't have it. It is the best way to program Baofengs and anything else that takes an FTDI chip. It's actually a 6-in-1 cable that you can use, and it is superior to all the other options. So I'll have a link in the video description for that. But I'm loving this antenna, actually. This is very sweet. Yeah, guys, 20 years of Baofengs. It's pretty crazy. If you are interested in one of these Baofengs, then I will have links in the video description. There's 5,000 total, and it's a clear colorway or this orange colorway. These things are going to be gone if they're not already gone. So make sure you get one now if you can. Anyway. All right, so we got some bad news, true believers. I did a spurious emissions test. I will first show you the Baofeng, right? The Baofeng Mini on the first harmonic, you can see it's right there. We're receiving the first harmonic, 293.04 at negative 26 dB. That's with a 40 dB internal attenuation applied. So that's within spec, right? It's got to be under negative 16, right? Or 40 dB difference from the fundamental, which we're not even at that point. Unfortunately, it fails beforehand. So let me swap this out to the Baofeng, my orange Baofeng, the UV5R. Okay, so orange Baofeng. Let's throw the power at it, and negative 9, almost 10, negative 10 dB. Lowest is negative 8. So that needs to be under negative 16. And it is not. So yeah, that's not passing. And so for reference, if we go back to 146.520, which is the fundamental frequency, and we transmit, it's at 34.5 dBm, which is exactly what we expect, right? So that's a 5-watt output radio. And let me put the Mini back on now so you can see the difference, but it's going to be the same. So that first harmonic, that is the thing that we want to suppress. We don't want to see that at higher than negative 16. So with the Mini, yeah, 34.58, solid. So again, if we go back up, so it's 293, what was that? 293.04, and key up. You can see it. It's small, but it's there. Watch it go away. And then again, and take it away. The base is negative 34, 35, 38. And when you key down, it's negative 25, 24. And you can see differences between different radios. So if I go grab another radio, you can see what it does. But let me throw the Baofeng back on there so you guys understand what the math is here. Negative 16 dB. It's like 16.05 or something along those lines. But yeah, there it is. Dirty. So this is a fail, actually. This is a failing radio. Sad, but true. I always love dragging this out whenever I can. The Talk Pod. This is going to be another failing radio. So 146.52, right? So I love showing this radio when I can. So we're on that first harmonic, 293 megahertz. Ready? So 26 dBm. That's the second one. That's the first harmonic. That's how much power it's putting out. It's almost as though it's not filtering anything. Oh, it's so bad. All right. I love that radio. Demonstration purposes, that radio is just the best. So here's a dark, the business casual Baofeng Mini. Let's key up. And yeah, it's there, right? It's there. You can see it. Negative 20, 23, 24. And then it goes back up, shoots back up to 30. So yeah, it's there. There's the first harmonic is there, but it's within range. Because if you take negative 25 and you get the difference between them, 146, nope, that's not it. So what was it? Negative 25-ish, lock in, and 33. So 33, difference between 33, 32, and negative 25 is well beyond 40 dB. So that's a pass too. So that's the math. That's how you do it. Well, I went and snagged another Baofeng. So this is the GT5R, right? Which I think is also available on the Radiodity website. If it is, I'll link it. But so same thing. I'm going to have this on 146.520, and we're on the first harmonic, right? Which is generally where you see spurs on things like a Baofeng. Anyway. So here we go. Transmitting. Nothing. This one's very clean. Very, very clean radio. And yeah, it's there. .52. And sure enough, yeah, 33.5 dBm, which is about 5 watts out. Yeah, so that works. FYI, there are clean Baofengs out there, I promise. So maybe think of this more as a collector's item. I don't know. It doesn't pass FCC standards, sadly, but yeah. So honestly, a fun little bit of nostalgia, this UV5R with the specialty livery, the orange or the clear. This is going for $29.99 over at Radiodity. And to be honest with you, you can't really get this colorway anywhere else. So for that alone, it's worth the cost. Also, the antenna, I think, yeah. Not any different than that, though. It is a bog standard Baofeng, exactly what I would expect. These go for about $17 on Amazon for just the black model. So the fact that you can get one of these in this colorway is really what you're paying for, and I think that's cool. So if you are so inclined, the link is in the video description. Fun little nostalgia trip we just took there for me. Anyway, maybe I'll wear this at Hamvention and really freak some people out. Anyway, I'm Josh, KI6NAZ 73.